This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by
Plunge. Easy to use, reliable cold plunges at affordable prices. Save $150 off with code MMA150. NordVPN. Get advanced security, internet freedom, and complete privacy. Save 73% off the 2-year plan plus 4 months free with code MMA Nuts. Nectar Sleep, the last mattress you'll ever need. Get free sheets, mattress protector, and pillow with code GWFIT25. Crowd Cow, the marketplace for high-quality craft beef and meats from ranches around the world. Save $15 off your first box with code MMA15. Defense Soap, everyday soaps for everybody. Use code MMA Nuts to save 15% off your order.
Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 573.
573.
My name is Ego Weigel.
Magomed MMA show. By our fans, for our fans, walk the line between serious and ridiculous. BJ Penn for governor. Hello, governor.
Ridiculous. But I hope he wins.
He should. He's got a sporting chance if he's in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be in the game to get a shot.
Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. If not, he's gonna fight all the other contestants.
Yes.
Maybe that's what he needs to do. Throw down, but he might lose. So maybe
Yes.
he shouldn't.
There's a high likelihood he's not going to win, but one can hope.
Yeah. Well, if he starts the fight, you got a better chance every time you start it. It's this element of surprise.
Oh, you're talking about I was talking about the governorship. I didn't really. Okay.
No, I'm talking about him fighting the other potential candidates for governor.
I think the fight he could win. He could win
Yes.
that, the actual fight.
And women and children, whoever gets in his way. I feel like BJ Penn should just be punching everybody instead of kissing them.
Yes.
That's the politician we need. We need a legitimate guy that can beat your fucking ass. That's what the people want, and that's what the people deserve, and we will give them what they want.
Yes.
BJ Penn for governor. See, we should be his hype man. I feel like we should be on the team.
We should.
Fly us out to Hawaii's.
We'll get him votes from Chicago.
Fuck yeah. There's 2. I love the Hawaii's. I don't like the time zone change, but I love the Hawaii's.
Yeah, you like to travel there, don't you?
Yeah, probably not going to do that so much just because that time change is rough. It's 5 hours the wrong way. So backwards, but yeah. And then I was just, we were talking pre-show. I just got back from Galena, Illinois. I like to throw the S on for effect. Did a little zip lining. Fuck yeah. And like rappelling and free jumping or whatever the fuck they called that. It was fun, surprisingly. Little goat yoga. These little motherfuckers running around. They unleash 6 goats on you. And they're not jumping on you because they're like 130 pounders and there's some chubby fuckers in there. They just come up and say hi. It's interesting. And, fun was had by all. Zip lining. I think everyone should try it at least once. Semi-dangerous. You got to find a good place with long lines. There you go.
This is you, isn't it, from the weekend?
I might have a picture I could post with a fucking goat on my back.
Yeah. Pretty epic.
Yeah.
As zip lining, from what I understand, is a little bit dangerous. So.
Yeah, you had to sign all sorts of waivers, like you will not sue them under any circumstance, even if it's their fault or faulty equipment and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, am I really going to sign this shit? They can take pictures of you and use them and your name in any way, shape, or form. Like, now I'm a fucking advertisement too, and I'm not getting paid. Like, fuck, fine. I just want to go and not die. And get a little scared, get a little crazy, go backwards. They said you should go backwards on this zip line this time. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Going backwards. And I turned right around because I'm like, I don't want to come in backwards. That's gonna be bad.
Dangerous, yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. You should try it.
I might.
So anyway, happened. We had UFC 277 over the weekend.
Yes, it was quite the epic card.
With a fight that nobody wanted to headline the card.
Pena versus Amanda Nunes.
Who? What happens? What happened?
Well,
They go, I was shocked. Like, this is what should have happened the first time.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at I was surprised with the judges because you had like 50-45, 50-43, and 50-44, which was basically kind of a telltale sign of what actually happened in this fight. I mean, there was a little bit of it was somewhat competitive, maybe in the first round, but beyond that, not so much. There was a lot of battering happening from one direction to the other. And Nunes, I think it was like she switched up her stance at some point, and that just
Yeah, she started in southpaw, and it looked like Pena had never fought a southpaw before in her life.
Yep,
completely, which was
wild. Threw her off her game and just kept Pena was just doing this wild like coming in thing, and Nunes just waited and pow, like did a little, it was almost reminded me of like Anderson Silva, like the way she was just being patient.
Anderson
and then
Silva, Forrest Griffin, right?
Yep, very similar. And just from what I understand, Pena is missing a giant chunk of her forehead, which she's going to end up
here's that. Like,
there it is. Yeah. Boom.
Thing.
Here it comes.
It's like bing.
Boom. There you go.
And then gets 100% knocked off her feet. Like,
that happened like 3 or 4 or 5 times at least, so
yeah. What was it? Like, she got dropped, I think, twice in the first round, 3 times in the second round. And then like 3, 4, and 5, it felt like Nunes was playing a little more safer, where it was more like, let me take you down and ground and pound you, even though Pena is throwing up a million submissions. And how about, I mean, you gotta admire the grit in fucking Pena, because Jesus Christ, like, she was getting rocked, but she kept going forward. My issues with her are, hey, maybe change your game plan. Like, maybe you should go backwards and have her come to you. Maybe you should not always go in on a straight line, come in off angle, because she's just like, she had a game plan and whatever it was wasn't working, and she fucking stuck to it because there was like no change, which was bizarre.
There was no change, and it was hard to watch at times, just seeing how, here I got a picture of the gash.
I like gashes.
I mean, just a nasty gash, right?
Oh yeah,
you can see right there. This is a giant chunk of skin missing, and just I think that came from some of the ground and pound that happened in maybe in round 3 or 4 or whatever. So basically a one-sided ass kicking, and like you said, this should have happened the first time. Nunes very crafty in her victory,
and didn't gas out this time in like the second round, and I think you got to give her a hell of a lot of credit for coming back like that. Like, she looked like she was in shape to fucking beat some ass. Like, she got embarrassed the first time and said, oh, and that should happen again, and came out and fucking took care of her business. So
yeah, and Pena wants a rematch. She wants to go for a trilogy fight. I'm wondering what your thoughts are on that.
I hate to say it, but you have to do it, because if it's 1-1, you gotta fucking do a third. Do I want to see it? Not really. Was this entertaining? Yes, but I don't know. How does she approach the fight the second time? I think she has to play a little coy, because it seemed like their game plan was try to go forward, clinch up to tire Nunes up, but that just didn't work out. I mean, Nunes was able to take her down pretty much at will.
Yep.
And you got to be a little more crafty than like the Forrest Griffin bum rush approach, which worked the first time, but it didn't seem like to me, it didn't evolve her striking. And Nunes looked like faster, way more powerful, and just the change in strategy, because she just kept being southpaw. She kept clipping her with the fucking right as she came in, like that Luke Rockhold check hook.
Yep.
Like every time, punk.
Right on the button.
Fuck. Yep. And you just keep catching her coming in. So, hey, maybe don't come in so hard and fast every time. And that would be a change of strategy. Go backwards. Make her come to you. I don't know. Just thinking crazy talk here. So,
yeah.
That is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see what happens. I think the fate of her forehead has a lot to do with whether they have the trilogy fight or not. Because if she's out forever, I don't know if Nunes is gonna want to take 6 months or 8 months off. So
yeah, I don't know how long that takes to heal, Were they gonna like skin graft like cadaver pussy onto her forehead? I don't know how they fix that
just like
shit.
a little flat.
You gotta fix a gash with a gash.
That's disgusting. The visual is very disgusting, but I like it.
Just big fucking like, ma'am, you have 2 lips on your head and they're in the wrong position. Can you adjust that, please? This is a family establishment. Yeah. All right. Let's move right along. Derrick Lewis, Sergei, Pavlovich.
Oh man, this one was disappointing, I gotta say.
How does it one sit with you? You like that stoppage?
No, I
like 50 seconds in the first round in Derrick Lewis's hometown.
Well, he did go kind of what looked like face first for a second, right? But Miragliotta just too quick on the trigger. I mean, he popped up immediately and was like, "What's happening? Why? Hello."
Yeah,
you gotta give the big man the benefit of the doubt. He's been in some wars, man. So you can't just be like, "Okay, I'm stopping this." It's not like he's a lamb to the slaughter, you know. And I mean, I don't know what would have actually happened, but moving beyond that, but I mean, he was still in the fight from what I, you know.
Did he do that? Did he fuck up the Robbie Lawler fight? Because remember, who the fuck was Robbie fighting? Was it the Ben Askren? Ben Askren, right? Didn't he have Robbie in like some kind of a submission, and they stopped the fight because they thought it was, I don't know. I feel like Miragliotta has done this before because I'm having a flashback and I can't exactly put the ref to the fighters, but I'm with you 100%. You can't, it's fucking heavyweights. And you could see like, yeah, he got dropped, but he caught himself on the way down and he was coming up. Just Dan was like so fucking ready to stop this fight. Like almost like, I'm not going to say the man had a bet on this fight, but it sure as shit felt like it. Like, how do you make a little extra cash? Let me put 50,000 on Pavlovich under someone else's name.
Yes.
And then I'll fucking maybe stop the fight a little bit early. Any chance of oh my god, he fucking slipped on the banana peel. I mean, falling from the banana peel in the tailpipe and go, all right, fuck. Like what the shit's going on? I don't know, but it's his hometown. They're heavyweights. I am not stopping this fight. Because you could talk about the next fight too of the co-main event. Like that is we'll contrast these two a little bit. That's Herb Dean reffing Moreno versus France. That is the example of how do you ref a fight, because France gets dropped with a body kick, goes down the ground, and you could have stopped the fight right there.
Yeah.
But I think because it was a title fight and Herb Dean is he's consistent some of the time, but he let France take 20 more punches, 20 more at least. He gave him a chance. And fucking Dan didn't give Derrick Lewis a chance, and especially in his hometown. I think that's what hurts me the most. And did you hear how hard the boos were? Like, fuck you, Dan.
Yeah, they
were fuck your
bad.
mother. Like, that's not me. That's fucking fans telling Dan to go fuck his mother. I would never tell Dan to go fuck his mother, but the fans would tell him to go fuck his mother. So that's just disrespectful.
It is. Well, Herb Dean, wasn't Herb Dean the one who let the Pat Barry Czech Congo thing happen?
Yes.
Like, okay. So he's got a track record of, letting it play a little.
Right. And it's a fine line. And I'm not saying I could be a better ref. It's a fucking very difficult job. I wouldn't want that job. But I think you have to err on the side of let them go a little longer versus let them go a little quicker or sooner, right? Because it seems like people will get more pissed if you cut it too early than if you cut it too late.
Yeah.
Especially like you could see Derrick Lewis when he got up 100% still with it. His eyes are in it.
What's going on? Why are we stopping?
He's like, fuck. And you could see Dan going, I fucked that one up. And there's not really, once you do that, you can't come back. It's not like you can just take a timeout, restart. Like the fight is over. So it's unfortunate. And I don't think you run it again. It's just you chalk that one up to shit happens sometimes. But again, these refs, you got to get a little bit better. Let them go a little longer. Know where you're at. Know who these guys are. Or don't let Dan ref anymore. I don't care.
Well, he's going to keep reffing. So,
any other fight? I was just going to say the Anthony Smith
Yeah,
Magomed.
he broke his ankle in that fight. I don't know if you knew that. He's gonna
Well,
need.
I
He's
don't
gonna
know,
need
was it
surgery.
ankle or leg? Because he was saying one of the two. But yeah, I think it happened in the first round, and in the second round, he couldn't plant and just tried to pull guard, and then just got finished, and then just laid on the ground. He's like, I broke my fucking leg. Like, I can't do anything, and it's unfortunate, and maybe he's a little too tough for his own good, because I'm probably going down as soon as that shit happens. Like,
yeah,
shit's broken. I'm done.
Yep, his
Fucking
shit's broken. Yep.
Poor Smith. Didn't he beat John Jones? Or it was pretty close.
Maybe he beat him off. I don't know about
yeah. But then like all these guys that got real close, not having a lot of success after that.
No.
Which is weird.
Super weird.
Speaking of weird,
hey,
talk about our sponsor.
Get into our sponsor. Did you know it's Smooth Sack Summer? Not sure if you've heard.
Smooth Sack Summer.
When
like
you're playing
Scooby snacks or
when you're playing in the summer sun with yourself, make sure you're scaped from pubes to bum. That's right. This is the summer to keep your balls cool while still looking hot with Manscaped. The leader in below the belt grooming is making sure we all have a ball this summer by giving our pants, or pantalones, as you like to call them,
azules,
negros, partners, everything they need to stay fresh. Dive headfirst into Smooth Sack Summer by going to manscaped.com/MMANUTS for 20% off and free shipping.
That's right. You get the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Has everything you need to prepare that summer bod. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, cop preserver, ball deodorant, crop reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. I feel like Manscaped's going to go out of business because you can't put that much shit in a package with a great price on it. So
they say good things come in large packages. And just remember, you can also get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/MMANuts. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/MMANuts. It's smooth sack
summer.
I feel like you're way more excited about this
Please.
than I am. Get on board or get left behind.
That's right. That's what it's about. You get on board or you get left the fuck behind. Something like that.
Yeah.
What else is happening out there?
Well, some sad news. Aspen Ladd out of San Diego bout with Sarah McMahon coming up because of COVID. I think they were
still happening.
Yeah, it is. I think apparently they're going to try to reschedule potentially for a later date, but it's not clear. Seems like Ladd has had a bunch of trouble trying to schedule this one with weren't they supposed to fight before? Like 2 years ago, something. And I think she's struggling with some weight stuff on the scale at times, so it's like probably better just to take a break if you got the COVID and you can't do cardio.
Just take an L. Just take a loss.
Take an L.
Sometimes you just got to take a loss. Yeah. Move on.
Sometimes you do.
Don't mind me. I'm fucking back on the wagon.
I can never remember which one it is. Like, is it better to be on or off? I feel like you want to be on the wagon. You don't want to fall off the wagon.
Yeah.
Wait, you're off the wagon. What?
I'm back to drinking. I had to take a little hiatus. And now I drink again.
Because don't they say he fell off the wagon? She fell off the wagon.
I don't know.
The wagon just sobered
I like alcohols.
Okay.
It's all good. UFC this weekend.
Yeah, what's happening?
Not super great. You have Thiago Santos, Jamal. You heard me. Hill. Vicente Luque, Jeff Neal. And then we go into the dark zone where we can't afford to put pictures up with people. They're on the fucking main card. God damn it, UFC. Get your shit together. Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh, I gotta click on this one. A little too skinny. A little more meat on the boner. Can we close that? Let's see the prelims. Got a couple fights. Is this guy still in the fucking UFC? I feel like he's lost 10 in a row. Sam Alvey.
He's still around. He's on the undercard. The Sailors. Man, their website is terrible. You need like,
yeah, seriously. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. How many losses do you have in a row, Sam? We're gonna call it out a loss. 2, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. Come on, Sam. 7, 8.
Wow, he lost to Nogueira. How many?
Which one?
Why is he still fighting? I don't understand what's happening.
Because he's smiling, Sam Alvey. Apparently they have a hard on for him at the UFC for some reason. Yeah, I think that's the running joke. Like, why is that motherfucker still in the game? Brian Battle. That's quite the name. Yep.
Jason Witt, Josh Quinlan, Corey McKenna.
Yeah.
Lots of
Get some fighters.
Yeah. Yep. Not super excited about this.
No, you got a couple fights, and once again, you got to pick and choose which fights you want to watch. So.
Okay. So Vanessa Demopoulos recently faced off against a sumo wrestler. She's a female MMA fighter, and I don't know if you saw this video or not, but I just wanted to get your take on this because that's kind of fun. So let me see. I don't think I'm going to share sound, but you'll get the idea. So here we go. Here they are facing off, right? And
yes.
A lot of talking happening.
Were they trying to have a match? Are they joking around? Like
he just throws her down. Like it's nothing. He was like, I
weigh like 300 pounds more than you, little lady.
Yes. So I don't know. All in good fun. But she just got tossed like a sack of potatoes.
Or a salad. Depends which way you go. Did you see this one? They said former heavyweight world champion Shannon Briggs is going to have a boxing match against none other than Rampage Jackson.
Whoa.
How do you think that one turns out?
Rampage should win, but I haven't seen how he looks lately.
No. Shannon will destroy him.
It's in boxing. Yeah, sorry. Boxing. My brain.
And
You're
Shannon's right. Like all juiced to the tit bones.
Yes. Well, Rampage's got a puncher's chance, but not. Are they fighting with the big gloves? Probably.
Yeah, and not with the body type that he approached the Fedor fight with. So I think Rampage is in Rampage mode. Maybe he needs to be back on the Monster Energy and fucking rampaging through the streets in his truck again,
running from cops.
Yeah, that was fucking like Grand Theft Auto style. It's pretty sweet. Hey, speaking of which, I think that's coming out in the next 4 years. Grand Theft Auto 6.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, totally. I don't know where they're putting that one, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I think everyone's ready. They're only like 8 years into the last one, might as well ride it for another 4. Fucking by the time the next one comes out, there'll be a new Xbox, a fucking new PlayStation that you still can't get to this date. But like it's still hard to get a PS5 and a fucking Xbox Series X or whatever.
Total scam.
Ridiculous. Also, speaking of boxing, I saw Mark Hunt announced he's going back into boxing at the svelte age of 48 years old. Said he needs a little bit of money. He's got a lot of lawsuits he's got to pay off from like losing that decision to the UFC. I forgot what he had to pay them. Probably like $250,000 or something fucking crazy. So he's got that going on. What else is happening out there in the world?
Well, for those of you that were excited potentially about the Iranian Hulk becoming a boxer, making his debut over the weekend, I had the video and every site took it down, but I have a couple pictures. So he didn't fare so well, looking quite large and in charge. Fought this guy named Kazakh Titan. And basically just got the shit kicked out of him. It's not looking good. So I'm thinking there might not be another fight in the near future.
Yeah, I was gonna give you a demonstration of
him. That's super slow. Yes. Kind of funny. there is such a thing as too large, and I think he qualifies as too large.
Well, I mean, it can work out. Mariusz Pudzianowski figured it out at some point, but he also slimmed down
a lot.
Yeah, because he realized, hey, might need a little cardio. Because who was it, Tim Sylvia, when he turned purple and he tried to MMA him, and fucking 10 seconds into the fight, the guy's turning purple. Violet, you're turning violet. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah,
it was bad. It's never good. I saw this. I think I can play this. This is tweeted out by UFC on BT Sport. It's a little Michale Bisping clip. We might need a little bit of sound, being a little interesting.
Yeah, all looking at each other.
All looking at each other. Spider-Man. No, that's not. He's taking a piss. I got it. No.
What the fuck, man?
Is that looking that way now?
You're freaking me out, man. Stop it. Oh, that's crazy fuck. I guess that's what you do when you don't have an eye. That's creepy, but
you gotta have fun with it, I think.
Oh my god, it's so scary. And we saw that punch fall thing. Apparently they posted their first episode up on YouTube. Here's a little clip from some of this. Oh, it's loud. And probably fast forward a little bit. This is so sketchy.
Стоп! Раз, два, три, четыре, пять,
okay.
6, 7, 8. Можешь продолжать?
Apparently,
the one guy looks way bigger than the other guy.
Yeah. Well, you should use his speed and his jab. Like, jab that fucker. He's turning his back. He doesn't like to get hit. He's Brock Lesnar out there. I can't. I'll tell you what. Someone's going to get seriously injured in this.
Someone's going to drown.
And they neither have great skills. It's just who's dumb enough to get up here and throw at each other. So,
yeah. So if you get knocked off, it's considered a loss, basically.
Yeah. I saw 2 people go off at the same time. I didn't get the ruling on that one, so I don't know who wins. Is it like sumo, like first to land outside of the ring is the loser? Maybe first to hit the water loses. But what if you get pushed? Does that count? I don't know the rules. I don't speak the Russians.
No, I don't know either.
What else happens?
Well, I don't remember if we posted this video or not before. I feel like you. Oops.
Oh,
I didn't mean to do that.
You just appeared. You're like fucking a magician. The Egyptian magician.
I feel like we have, but I don't know. I just saw this and I'm just remembering this dude and his dog with the kangaroo.
Yeah, I think we've seen it a couple times, but I'm in for it every time. You fucking lefts him, rights him.
He's like, no,
you gotta be careful because the fucking kangaroos will maul you. They have hooks.
They're vicious.
Fucking things, and then they'll kick you. They'll basically gore you. And then,
I feel like you shared that before. It popped up on my Instagram feed a couple days ago, and I was like, did we share that? Did you share that once before?
Yeah, we've showed it like 3 times, but I don't give a fuck.
It keeps coming back every like few years.
But again, like, what are you gonna do? Like, if an animal is fucking my dog up, like, I don't give a shit what that animal is. It's dead. Like, I'm coming at you with everything.
Yeah,
most likely a shovel. Like I tell you, like, I always have a shovel in my backyard available for like if my dog gets into some shit with some things, because I've had cats. Mostly it's squirrels, and then the one day I had a fox in my backyard that my dog was going after. I'm like, oh my god. And here's me, like, just getting out of my pool in a pair of swim trunks, grabbing my shovel and running like to the back of my yard. Like, I'm gonna fuck this fox up if I have to. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm not letting my dog suffer the consequences of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to defend your territories.
Yes,
like,
you
get
do.
it.
Absolutely.
And let's see this one. So apparently there's can I pause this video? There's a 600 person versus 600 person brawl that went down.
Whoa. Is this like in Europe somewhere?
Like some shit's going down. It's a little blurry because I'm full screening it, but maybe I should zoom out a little bit. It's craziness. So I don't know what the best strategy is in here, because I feel like you need some kind of wartime strategy. Like maybe you need to pierce the middle and then attack from the back.
Yeah, divide and conquer. Or
like, see, this guy here is going from the back. But you also don't want to be exposed. You don't want your back exposed in a big brawl like this, or come down the sideline with a big bunch of people and fuck everybody up.
I think black seems to be winning.
Yep. But everyone's being surprisingly level-headed in here. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of like cheap shot bullshit, and it only lasts about a minute, and then everyone kind of backed off. So that like seemed like some really controlled chaos, like right there. Everyone's like, all right, we're done. We did a minute. We did fun. 600 versus 600. And nobody fucked up the cameraman that was standing in the middle the whole time. Holy fuck, man.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what the scenario was on all that. Oh, it's called this is from David Kim at Cyber Realms 1 on Twitter. He said yesterday the festival Walk the Field was held in the Moscow region in honor of 450 years since the victory in the Battle of Molodai. At the end of the holiday fight, 600 to 600 began. This is a world record, so many never stood in a wall fight. So I guess they just hype it up and then gonna fucking get after it. That's just so many people like throwing down, but good on them. That's something you don't see every day. I'd probably like to see that in person. I don't know. Looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it does look really neat.
What else you got over there?
I got some knowledge, but that's it. I think I'm out of juice. Not much going on this week, seems like.
Not really. Let's do a little tweet of the week. Got a handful. Let's see where we start. Oh, this is odd. This is Barstool Sports. This is like one of them. Might be like a Benihana.
Oh, jeez.
A little hibachi.
Oh, no.
Grandma with one to the dome.
Oh.
Hey, hibachi thrower. Like, look at, wasn't even close. He skull fucked that old lady. You can't skull fuck old ladies.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He needs to go back to hibachi school.
Yeah, seriously. Your aim is off, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you are fired. You saw that one. Oh, Barstool Sports is trying to go 2 for 2. Atomic Wedgie. I'm always in for this. I might have to turn the volume off. I don't know.
I gotta get the action shot. Jump off.
So, lady on a branch.
Oh my god.
Went right up her crack, and this man did not film the up the crack shot, which is a fail on him.
Yes.
Because if it goes up the crack, you got to see it. I'm a reporter. I got to report things.
Yes, always.
And Paulo Costa posted this. Says, I think something is missing. Give me tattoo suggestions. So there's a picture of him with his shirt off, flexing out. And then you get like the random cat asshole, you know. What else? There it is. Got close up. and then I have one other one that was posted to that. I think this is my favorite one. I've never seen this tat before. Like, is that street legal? Can you go outside with that? Fucking, apparently you can. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, speaking of street legal,
yeah,
Miesha Tate. Let's see what she's up to.
Licking her wounds.
Finally starting to fill back in after the drop to 125. What do you guys think I should do next? Stay at 125 or go back up to 135?
Head back up.
Yeah,
sure.
She's looking way healthier.
Mm-hmm.
I like this new Miesha Tate. She likes to post stuff. It's only be a minute before she has an OnlyFans. I'm just saying. And once they have an OnlyFans, I have an OnlyFans. I'm just saying. What do you have for knowledge? Since we're at
All right, I got this. So they were trying to cut down a tree, and some shit had happened. Here we go. Hopefully the sounds.
Oh, what the shit?
Is that really loud? Sorry about that.
It's so loud.
Here, hold on, I'm going to share it again without sound. I don't know why that's so loud.
I can't see. It was so loud.
It's a raccoon.
What the fuck was he?
I think there was a raccoon on top of the tree.
Did they
hanging
not
out.
see it? Or did they
And
not
they're
care?
like, I don't know. Maybe he was living in the tree. I don't know, but he went flying. I thought that was hilarious. Sorry about the sound. Instagram's tough. That's why I prefer Twitter, because you can't really mess with the sound on here.
Yep.
First, I don't know why, because they don't want you to.
Yeah, probably not. Here's a boxer trying to maintain focus and not doing a good job at it. He's like, hey man, look at that shit. That makes me so happy. You might want to focus on the thing before you, not the ass before you.
He's taking a little break. A little mental siesta.
Apparently. I get it, man. You put that in front of me, I'm probably looking at it too in the middle of a fight. I get it.
Yeah.
It's all good. All right, that's it. Shut down.
I felt very quick, but that's okay.
10 minutes. Sorry. Sometimes these things go like that. These things happen in MMAs.
Yes, they do. That has been this week's edition of MMANUTS. My name's Single Weigel.
Magomed, thanks for playing. You're not done. Did you Ben for governor?